Hello and welcome to Jerry Savage Court for this matchup tonight between the Loyola Blakefield Dons and the St. Vincent Pallotti Panthers. I'm Brooks Markle alongside Cole Cross as we enter this game. The Loyola Dons 9-2 and the Panthers 4-5. And Cole, what are some keys to the game tonight for Loyola and St. Vincent Pallotti?
We talked to Coach Zersky before the game, and really the keys are just to get Mason to the free throw line. Get the ball in Jalen's hand, just get bodies on Pallotti tonight. If you can get Mason to the free throw line, he makes a lot of free throws, Coach talked about. And then Jalen's just great in general with the ball in his hand.
And what about for the Panthers?
And for the Panthers, they've got a lot they're trying to work on right now. They're trying to rebuild. They want to make adjustments, cut down turnovers. And they want to defend without fouling is a big thing. And they also want to try to make their shots. It sounds simple, but last game they missed 20 layups and lost by only 6. So if they made 3 of those, they would have tied 4 and they would have won.
Yeah, and this team has played 6 games, the St. Vincent Pallotti Panthers, 6 games in 7 days. So the, Coach Douglas for the Panthers emphasized the importance of their mental state into this game and staying strong mentally with that, the constant playing and just getting through this one with mental toughness as the tip-off is in a minute. It'll be Navarre and Mathis. And this one tapped, and it almost went out of bounds, saved in, and it's going to be Loyola basketball to get us started here. Williams attacking right away, and Marlon Williams gets the scoring started with 2 points for the Dons on the layup. Here is Green. Left-handed drive and spin, and couldn't finish at the rim. That was Danke, and the rebound goes to the Dons.
Really good ball movement from Pallotti so far, though. Just seamlessly moving it between 3 different guys there. Faked out some of Loyola's players.
Ellison, step back jumper, and he's got it. And one from Mason Ellison on the step back. It is a long 2, and he'll go to the line to shoot 1 more.
And like I said, that's another thing Pallotti's trying to work on is just being more disciplined and not giving up those and ones and, getting that bonus early. That's not something you want to do, especially in high school.
Impressive shot made from Ellison, and he converts the and 1, 2 for 2 from the field for the Dons to start, and it's a 5-0 lead. Here is Green. Navarre switches on to defend into the corner. Open 3 for Dory. Couldn't connect. Rebound tapped into the hands of Navarre. And pushing the other way come the Dons. Here's Ellison, who goes up, and he'll be going back to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Ellison had a lot of momentum there. He did get a dunk a few games ago against Calvert Hall on their court from a similar drive.
So the Dons' fast-paced offense to get started. And yet to miss a shot here, as now that is 4 points for Ellison. And it is a 7-0 lead here, just over a minute 15 in. Loyola putting some pressure on the man bringing it up so far. Dory flips it off to Green. Another flip, left-handed drive, shot goes up, doesn't go. Rebound from Mathis, and Pallotti resets. Connolly with Ellis defending, gonna get it up top, 7 on the shot clock. Dory with it, now with 5. Navarre on him. Left-handed drive, tries to scoop it with the right, couldn't get it. And the Dons pushing the other way again. It's Ellison running, and Ellison couldn't finish at the rim. And now quickly the other way come the Panthers. Dory attacks, slows up, outside, three-pointer, and the Panthers are on the board with Green knocking down the 3.
Early lead from Pallotti. I mean, just watch them, watch how they move the ball. It's really, really good ball movement. The reason their record isn't better is because they just fail to capitalize when they get that in. When they get in the paint, they just can't get the ball through the net.
Ellison can't hit on the 3, but the Dons do keep it. Legree up top with 10 on the shot clock. Screen from Navarre. Legree attacking and can't finish with the right hand, but he will shoot 2. The 3rd foul already from the Panthers. And the Dons start 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
Taking it is Jesse Legree, a transfer from Calvert Hall, of all places. Also played on the football team. Was very good there. Won the Turkey Bowl.
So a 9-3 start for the Dons. Ball swings around in the corner. Back outside Green. Green puts up mid-range jumper, can't get it to go, and Ellison gets the rebound for the Dons. Quickly the other way, Ellison behind the back, mid-range jumper, and he is fouled again, and Ellison will shoot 2 again.
Pallotti already at 4 fouls, though. They're going to get that bonus really early.
Yeah, and that's one of the things Coach Douglas emphasized was not fouling, and not a good job so far as Ellison takes his 5th free throw of the game. Another jumper he got fouled on there. Made it the first time, now shooting 2. And he makes them both. 5 for 5 from the line to start from Mason Ellison. Into the game is Itoli for the Panthers. Here's a 3 that goes up, no good, and Mathis got a hand on it, and it falls right into the hands of Danke, who puts it in for the layup. Ball in the hands of Ellison. Mathis defending with the left-handed drive, no good. And a good rebound there from Danke, coming quickly the other way. Bounce pass into the corner for Green, who thought about a 3. Puts it on the floor, now gets it over to Connolly, who fires. And he can't hit. And Jalen Brown pulls it down for the Dons just halfway through this first quarter. Brown, crossover. Fading away, Jalen Brown off the back iron, no, and Navarre got the rebound in the corner. It's Ellison, and it's a 3-pointer and a timeout from St. Vincent Pallotti as the Dons lead it 14-5 as we'll take a break on the Loyola Sports Network. .342 left in this first quarter. Dons coming out hot to a 9-point lead here as we resume play on Jerry Savage court, and oh, a turnover there as it goes through the hands of Connolly on the inbound, and Loyola will get the ball back.
Of course, we're very early on in this game, but the way this is going, this is strongly favored towards Loyola right now. I mean, 14-5, that's not really where you want to start the game off if you're Pallotti. But Loyola's been playing great.
Screen from Elzer, newly checked into the game. Brown taking it to the rim, and he finishes. And the lead is double digits now. Newly checked into the game. It's Wayne Shields with it now. Good, gets it back to Green. Still moving it around. Atoli driving and can't finish with the left. Elzer tips it to himself. And now the Dons push as they get the defensive rebound. Ellison to the rim and couldn't finish on the reverse. Panthers moving quickly. Connolly, baseline drive, and one at the rim for Joseph Connolly. And it'll be the first free throws of the game coming from the Panthers. So Connolly at the line. And he can't get it off the back iron. Don's fast-paced offense coming back the other way, and it's Ellison getting to the line yet again to shoot two.
Ellison drawing a ton of fouls so far. Great work by him.
Yeah, and with his shiftiness and ability to attack the rim, it is tough for defenders not to foul him as he makes another free throw yet again. Ellison 7 for 7 from the line in this first quarter here, and it is a 18-7 lead for the Dons. Left-handed drive, Green couldn't finish. Offensive rebound, and that's put in by Nzobi Itoli.
Great rebound by Itole.
Inside the feet of the senior. Elzer working in, and we're going to get an offensive foul on Landon Elzer, as that was Jordan Green, the 5'10 guard, defending the 6'5 center or forward, and he drew the foul. So substitution here as Marlon Williams and Mason Ellison check out of the game. Deji Battle, Ali, and that is Jordan Hammond in as the layup goes for Connolly. Legree flips it.
Pallotti's starting to keep it competitive, pressing a little bit more, slowly inching their way back to Loyola's lead.
Yeah, we're going to get an illegal screen here from Battle Ali, and it'll be possession for Pallotti. 2 straight offensive fouls from the Dons. Here's Connolly. No one came onto him, and he shoots an open 3, couldn't get it, and the ball falls into the hands of Green. Now he's a 3 from Atole, and he couldn't get it, and now here come the Dons. Open 3, Legree connects. Here's Green, Hammond on him. Tried to feed it to Atole, and the ball was taken away. And the Dons look to push, now slow it down up top with Legree. Gets a screen from Elzer. Now goes to Brown on the wing, a three. Can't get it as we go under a minute. And we're gonna get a foul on Pallotti off of the rebound. And this will be at the free throw line. Yes, at the free throw line. That's the 5th foul from the Panthers. So it'll be 2 from Legree.
Loyola's been crushing it so far as free throws this game. If you look a few games back against Calvert Hall, they seemed either at or under 50% on free throws, so major improvement. I mean, Coach Zersky talked about it a little bit when we got the chance to talk to him before the game. It's really just a mental game as far as free throws. You have to be present in the moment. You've got to be ready to take those shots. And that's what they just really didn't do against Calvert Hall.
23-11 here with 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Ball swung over, drive, and no good on the left-handed shot from Denke. Here comes Ellison the other way, attacking to the rim, and it is going to be a jump ball called instead of the layup counting. So that the possession arrow is in favor of Pallotti, so they will get possession there as it's Denke with it. Battle ollie on him, step back three, and that one rims out, and rebound loose on the ground, bodies on the floor, and we're gonna get a whistle and a foul on Pallotti. That was on Alpha Camara going to the floor, and that'll put the Dons at the line again. It's Jesse Legree again.
I feel like Pallotti has fouled a few times without that foul counter moving up on the physical scoreboard. I'm wondering if the foul counter's working or something. I'm not sure why it's still at 5 because they've fouled a few times since. Yeah, it should be 7 fouls. So Loyola should have the bonus right now, I believe.
So that is 13 for 13 from the Dons in this first quarter here as we got 15 seconds to go in this first quarter. As it's Denke, swings it over, moving it around the perimeter now. 5 on the play clock here. On the wing, here's a 3, and it's no good, and that concludes the first quarter of action with the Loyola Dons ahead 25-11 over the St. Vincent Pallotti Panthers. We'll be back. So back for the second quarter, the Dons ahead by 14. And Cole, what do the Panthers have to do to change it up after a rough first half?
I mean, they kept it competitive.
First quarter, excuse me, sorry.
They kept it competitive for a few minutes there. I mean, they knocked down the double-digit lead at 7 points, and they just stopped scoring after that, let Loyola get up to 25. They've really just, again, I keep saying this, but it's hard to ignore such a blatant thing that the team's doing wrong. I mean, they have incredible ball movement. They're just failing to capitalize. They're failing to make their shots.
Ball taken away by Williams, but the Dons couldn't get the possession of it, so it will stay with the Panthers.
Rule clarification as well. Last year in the MIAA, it was the bonus counter lasted the entire half, and 7 was a bonus, 10 was double bonus. This year it's changed. It's by quarter, and 5 is an automatic double bonus. There's no more single bonus.
That was Wayne Shields in the corner knocking down the three-pointer as Ellison in the paint. I believe that was partially blocked on a shot. Williams gets the rebound. Out to Legree, deep three-pointer, and no good. And it's a rebound from the Panthers. A trap now, and Pallotti gets out of it. And that one, cross-court pass, tipped by Legree, saved it right to a Pallotti player as it's Shields on the drive, and they keep it and put it in. And that's 5 straight points to start off the half for the Panthers. Here's Brown, pump fakes, now gonna flip it. Ellison, that's Nottingham into the game, goes out front, 8 on the shot clock. Legree, good move. The 3 is good from Jesse Legree.
Great 3 by Legree there. It was straight on. Interestingly, in sports analytics, we actually got a chance to look at a heat map of where Loyola shoots the threes from, and straight on from the three-point line is like our least likely to make a three-point.
And Legree is hot as he hits another one, his 3rd of the game, and the Johns with a 15-point lead as Jesse Legree knocks down 2 in a row, and it's a timeout called by the Panthers. So Pallotti coming out of the timeout, looking to come back after 2 threes from Jesse Legree, put them in the biggest hole they've been in so far tonight. Good move, it's flipped off. Danke, pull-up jumper, can't get it, but it's going to stay with the Mathis rebound. Wide open in the corner, here is Green. He's short, and offensive rebound as Danke got it, and he's going to get fouled on that rebound, so it will go underneath for an inbound.
31-16 Loyola lead so far. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter, and we do apologize for the technical difficulties we're having with our scoreboard. We're working on fixing that for you guys.
Joseph Connolly just checked in for Wayne Shields as Green inbounds it to Connolly. Now up front, pump fake, drive at the rim. Good finish from Kemuel Danke. Williams attacking Connolly, defending him. Tough jumper put up, and good touch on the shot that bounces around and falls. Don's putting on the pressure consistently here on the inbound. Justin to Connolly. Panthers look to push, now gonna slow it down. Connolly almost thrown away from Green. Ellison defends. Good crossover to the rim, no good, and tipped around, and Nottingham gets it for the Dons. Here is Brown, good move to keep it. Now Legree step back, looking for his 4-3, couldn't get it to go. Rebound with Nottingham, he can't finish. Coming in, Legree, who tips it in, and it's 35-18 Dons here with 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in this first half. Quickly the other way, a 3, and that's good from Camuel Denke. Brown now feeds Nottingham, and this one out of bounds. It'll stay with the Dons, but boy, has this been a fast-paced offense from Loyola.
Historically, Loyola has had competitive games during the first half, then they kind of take it away in the third and fourth quarter, but this game it's been completely different. We saw in the game against Calvert Hall, it was tied at halftime. In their first game against Pallotti, Pallotti was only down by, I believe, 2 or 3 points at halftime.
Marlon Williams couldn't get it to fall on his jumper. In the corner, wide open, it's Shields, and that's 2 threes in a row from the Panthers.
Both teams have been really good at shooting threes so far this game, especially Loyola. Legree with a ton.
Brown attacking, and that is rejected by Mathis. Moving quickly, the drive, Shields, he can't finish. Mathis gets it, the rebound, and puts it in. And that is a quick 8 coming from the Panthers' 8-0 run, and it makes it a 9-point game. Here's Brown. Ellison hasn't scored in a bit, attacks, and ends that little drought he had. And we're gonna get a whistle and a timeout from the Loyola Dons here with 3:04 left in the second quarter. We'll take a break. (37-26) the score in this second quarter, with the Loyola Dons ahead. After they come off the bucket from Ellison and out of their timeout, as the Panthers heat up on the scoring end a little bit.
It was a good move by Coach Zersky there, calling a timeout as well. I mean, he saw Pallotti was starting to get a little bit of momentum back. 8 points to Loyola's 2, and he was like, he just called a timeout, trying to slow them down a bit, and it looks like it worked.
Denke could not get it, and it goes out of bounds to the Dons. Tough left-handed shot there from the sophomore guard. Brown feeds it into the paint. Ellison gets the layup to fall as he works on Denke, and he's too strong for him. And he has another field goal tonight. As Shields fades, he's short. Offensive rebound comes from Jaden Dory. Now here's Mathis in the paint, and a bump from Navarre, and that'll be inbounded underneath. Inbound, Shields, the 3, he knocks it down. Wayne Shields coming off the bench and putting a mark in this game so far as he knocks down the 3-pointer. Brown at the top of the arc, working on Dory. His jumper, no good. Rebound with Shields. Pallotti the other way, and it was knocked away by Hammond, and the Dons get it. And here they come pushing. Bounce pass goes over to Hammond in the corner. Now here's Williams attacking, and that's rejected by Mathis with some oomph on it. And the Dons will keep it underneath. Gerald Mathis is a senior forward at 6'8", and that's definitely a presence in the paint for the Loyola Dons, whose tallest player is 6'6", and Joe Nottingham, but no one on the floor over that at 6'5" is Sam Navarez. Here's a deep three from Hammond. That won't go, and that is an over the back, I believe, from Deji Battle Ali. And that is the Dons' third foul of this quarter. 1:35 left in the quarter. 39-29, Loyola ahead.
Loyola does have a bigger team in this matchup. Only 2 players under 6 feet to Pallotti's 5.
Green with it. Turning around, his jumper off the front of the rim and short. And now Brown comes the other way. Legree bounce pass in, Navarre dribbles out of it, swung around, good ball movement though, no shots. Brown too hard inside for Navarre, and that is a turnover, it'll go to Pallotti.
Just over a minute left in the first half. Minute and 7 left, 39-29, Pallotti down by 10. Loyola with 3 fouls though. Pallotti's saying a lot more discipline this quarter. No fouls at all.
Yeah, absolutely. 13 free throws from the Dons in the first quarter, none in this. And here's a three from Shields, and that's blocked by Ellison, who comes the other way, and he slams it down.
And there's your weekly dunk by Mason Ellison.
Absolutely. As he was free to the rim off the block, working as Connolly, and oh, what a nice finish from Joseph Connolly, the junior. Good answer there from Pallotti. Under 30 seconds here. There still is a shot clock, about a 5-second difference as it goes to Navarre, who couldn't finish, goes up again, it's blocked. Now here's Brown, kicks it out to Ellison, who was wide open, but it was an errant pass. And the Panthers will have possession here with 17.2 left in the second quarter and a 10-point Dons lead. And I believe the Panthers will probably take the final shot of this half.
I mean, that was incredible dunk by Mason Ellison. Just that whole drive, getting the ball back, getting down there was really good. What's almost more impressive, is Pallotti's ability to stay in it, not let it get to their heads, and just answer with another shot right after.
This one goes up, and we're going to get a foul as Connolly tried to get the floater from the free throw line but couldn't get it, but he will shoot 2 with 2.9 left in the quarter. And the first free throw of the game made by, or the first free throw of the game for Pallotti made. And both good there from Connolly. So it is an 8-point game here as the Dons will most likely get the final shot of this half. It's Brown to inbound with pressure up from Pallotti. Ellison's got it. A second to go, and I don't think he got it off, and he doesn't get it in. And that concludes the half. The Dons had 41-33.
Good evening and welcome back to Loyola Sports Network for your second half of varsity basketball action. And we have a special segment as well, never before done on the Loyola Sports Network. We have senior Jaden Moore.
What's up, boys? My name is Jaden, and I'm a senior here.
And we're just kind of doing a segment on him. I mean, it's his last day at Loyola. Going to Duke, it's a pretty big deal. I mean, you want to tell us about that? Or?
Yeah, so today was actually my last day of school because I'm graduating early and going down to Duke. Moving day is January 7th, so about a few weeks I'll be a college student. That's your birthday? Nice.
So producer George's birthday. Yeah, for you, those of you that don't know, Jaden is graduating early, going to Duke to play football, and joining his sister and brother, right?
Yeah, my brother's he's a senior there now, but he has one more year of eligibility for next season, and then my sister's a sophomore there, and she actually works in the recruiting office as well.
Yeah. You excited to play football with your brother?
Yeah, I'm excited. Our first time we would have played football here at Loyola, but I was a freshman, he was a senior, but that was COVID. So we only really had 2 games that year, and so it was really just not even a season. So
yeah.
I'm excited to go down there with him.
Yeah. 6:50 left on the clock. Loyola leads by 3. Pallotti gaining some momentum back. 41-38, only a 3-point game after Loyola had almost like a 20-point lead earlier on. Yeah, Jaden, I mean, how's your time at Loyola been?
It's been pretty good. I mean, I've been here since 6th grade, so a lot of the boys that I'm really tight with now, I've known them for almost 7 years, so it's hard to leave them. But yeah, it's been really good through sports, academics, and everything. It's just been really fun and really really good. It's really shaped me into who I am today.
I mean, it's great. I'm of course, everyone hates to see you go, but loves to see you go at the same time. But as someone denies a fist bump from the Jaden Moore.
Guys, I just
How
got stood up.
despicable. Still no scoring recently in the game. Loyola with a layup, increasing their lead to 5.
That's a big boy layup right there. Big boy layup.
I mean, I've only been here since my freshman year, and I'm already getting emotional. And I still have like half a year left. You're done, dude. And
I know it's been up until a few days ago. It's kind of just been like, oh, I'm so excited, but then I kind of realized it's my last day. I had to go around and say bye to a lot of the teachers today, and just say bye to a lot of my friends. So it's definitely more weighing on my heart than I thought, but it'll be exciting, but definitely bittersweet.
yeah, I mean, great way to end it watching a basketball game. So
Yeah, a lot of these guys play football, and so
yeah,
it's cool to see them out there.
Kendrick, Jesse transferred from Calvert Hall. Kendrick got over 1,000 rushing yards this season during the Turkey Bowl as well.
Yeah.
And Sam Navarre.
Sam Navarre,
Yeah.
big boy tight end.
I think, isn't Joe Nottingham on the football team?
Yeah,
as well?
Joe was a defensive end for us. Had a few sacks this year.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, and you played football basketball your sophomore year as well.
Yeah, that year was pretty fun. A lot of the boys are here today. I remember Gavin, Walsh, Ryder, Colin, Landon was on that team. Jalen was on that team. Peter was on that team. I mean, a lot of the boys were on that team. So, yeah, it was really fun. We went pretty far. We almost beat MSJ that year, which MSJ went on to win both leagues. So that was pretty cool. And then we almost beat St. Francis that year. But, you know, we never really came up with it. But it was a fun year. Probably one of the most fun years I've had playing basketball.
Yeah. And then football as well. I mean, that's a big deal. We can't go without talking about that. I mean, you're like a star player among star players on that team.
Yeah, I mean, football is definitely fun. I wasn't able to play last year because I tore my ACL, so I was out for the whole season. But this year was just really fun because sophomore year when I played, I was really young on the team, so a lot of my friends weren't on the team with me. But this year, being a senior, I mean, all my friends were out there making plays. All the seniors were out there. Oh, my God, I just saw, oh, my gosh, someone shut down the gym. I'm sorry out there. Holy moly, donut shop. Holy moly.
Incredible one-handed dunk by Mason Ellison.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, but wow. I got to rewatch this.
And one as well. I mean,
Oh, my gosh.
all right, well,
Those are the type of plays that you live for.
yeah, taking the free-point shot as well now.
Gosh, we got to clip that and send it to Sports Center. Yeah.
ESPN? And that was Loyola's first free throw missed the entire game, actually. They're 13 for 14 on free throws.
Yeah, this game, oh my gosh, he's going to punch it again. He shoots it. Oh my gosh.
I mean, how's it feel to leave the football team?
Yeah, it's definitely sad. I mean, obviously, like, now that we're out of the season, we don't see each other as much. I mean, especially the younger underclassmen. We don't see each other as much. But Coach Zayu always takes out the seniors to dinner right before graduation. But since I'll probably just come back the day of graduation, we're going to do that earlier this year, probably right when we come back from break. So, yeah, that'll be exciting, but definitely sad to leave the boys.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you very much for joining us here, Jaden. And right before you go, you have any last thing you want to say to Loyola?
I just can't wait to come back for graduation, and hopefully the student sections in the spring are absolutely gnarly. That's all, boys.
All right, well, thank you very much for joining us here, Jaden. We'll take it back to Brooks.
Thank you to the special crew of Cole Cross, George Schaefer, and Brooks Markle. It's Jaden Moore here from ESPN, and we're out.
Thank you. All right, back to the action. Pallotti's momentum has died down a little bit, but it's still a 7-point game. Very manageable. 3:54 left in the third quarter. 47-40 Loyola leads. Both teams being rather undisciplined right now. Loyola with 1 foul, Pallotti with 2.
Yeah, and it was a great job from Pallotti after that first half where they got down 15 points to readjust. They settled in, much more disciplined, did not foul as much, started making shots, and all of a sudden they got within 3, now down 6 here, as it is Williams getting off to Ellison, coming in, floating it up and in from Mason Ellison with a nice touch.
And big shout out, big thank you again to Jaden Moore. We've never done something like that before on Loyola Sports Network. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Here is the drive from Danke, and the ball goes out of bounds. The official says off his knee, so possession will go to the Dons.
Now, I don't remember the last time Mason Ellison had 2 dunks in one game. I think it was last year, maybe.
Yeah, that was a heck of a second one, though, with the and one. As he's looking for it again, gives it up now. Here's Williams, and he is rejected by Mathis. And Pallotti gets possession here as Shields looked before he caught it. Now tried to throw it off Hammond, who goes behind the back, flipping it to Ellison, then tipped away. And on the baseline, it's out of bounds off of Mathis. So it will be Loyola possession. What a job from Jordan Hammond, the junior, to keep the ball in play after it was tried to be thrown off of him. So it is Jesse Legree, the sophomore, to inbound here. Up top, Hammond, left hand, now puts it up from the elbow and knocks it down, and it's 51-41. Loyola ahead here with 2:30 left in this third quarter. A drive and an and one quickly the other way from Itoli. And it can be a 7-point game here with the free throw coming from him.
Yeah, Jay kind of reminded me, Loyola has lost some of its top talent these past few years. I mean, you've got ancients from a few years ago like Con Glorioso, even to last year like Ryder Drew. I mean, some like top stars on the team, but they're bringing new ones like Jesse Legree's been great so far. Kendricks, a newcomer on the varsity team. And we also have Landon Elser back this year. He was out last year, the entire year for an injury. He's their big man.
Jalen Brown checked into the game for Elser, and he goes up and gets the and one, as that was Itoli picking up the foul underneath. And Brown looks to make it a 10-point lead again as the Dons go all guards on the floor currently, and the 6'4" Jalen Brown, the tallest guy right now. And the free throw good. Here is Green. 15 on the shot clock. Connolly working in on Legree, and he got it with the left hand off the glass. And a timeout called by Coach Douglas here. It is an 8-point game with 1:54 left in the third quarter. So after the St. Vincent Pallotti timeout, it will be Loyola's possession.
Pallotti, despite being down by metric ton during the first half, are keeping it close. Only an 8-point game. Down to 3 points earlier when we were talking to Jaden. But they still have plenty of room. If they want to win this game realistically, all they've got to do I mean, they've been doing a great job staying undisciplined. They do have 4 fouls, but
Yeah, that was Wayne Shields, the senior, picking up the foul off the ball. When the first time these teams met, it was an 18-point win for the Dons, as Hammond can't finish at the rim. Here comes Connolly the other way, takes it the whole way, and he gets it with the left hand. Ellison gets it to Brown underneath. Brown backing down, pump fakes, turns, puts it up, and it goes and one as Itoli picks up the foul. And it's an and one, the 5th foul now from Pallotti. And it can be a 9-point game with the free throw dropping.
against Itole there, we stayed on and made him shoot over.
Itoli, that's his 2nd foul. And Brown got it to go. Closing in on a minute left in this third quarter. Connolly working, couldn't get it to go, rebound with Ellison. Ellison, behind the back, goes the whole way in, knocked away. And now here comes Pallotti They have numbers to the racket. Shields, and he got it. Now quickly moving are the Dons in the corner. Hammond a three. That was partially blocked, and it's taken in by Connolly here. 30 seconds to go. This one almost stolen. Danke now actually has it stolen by Legree. No more shot clock. Legree. Ellison with it. Don slowing it down now, and it's going to be Ellison taking it out. Now it is Williams. And looks like Williams is going to hold it here for a late shot with 10 seconds to go in this third quarter. Defending is Green. Brown with it. Danke defends, 4 seconds. Brown, the long two, no good. Rebound, Pallotti, three-quarter court shot, and it is short from Itoli, and that concludes the third quarter, 57-50 on the Loyola Sports Network. So back for the fourth quarter. The Dons had 57-50. I'm Brooks Marco alongside Cole Cross. And Cole, what are the keys to the fourth quarter for both sides?
I mean, on Loyola's side, you really just got to keep the lead, not give up easy mistakes. I mean, you've been doing great with free throws so far. Keep with that. You've been great with three-pointers so far. Keep with that. Been great in the paint. Keep with that. I mean, as long as Loyola just keeps playing how they're playing, they've got this game set in the books. But Pallotti, keys for them, again, just capitalize on those opportunities you're given. If you get a breakaway, you got to make the layup after. You got to make the three-point when you're given a three-point opportunity.
Here's a jumper from Hammond, no good, and pulled down by Connolly. Here come the Panthers. Green attacks, slows down, gives it up, and Connolly got it back, puts it in with the left hand. Legree out front with Green defending as Pallotti starts to gain some momentum to try and even this score. Ellison taking it in, kicks it out. Battle Ali a three, too strong, and another rebound here from the Panthers. Here's Danke, Connolly, open three, no good. And this one out of bounds, and it is going to Loyola as the Pallotti side definitely disagrees. And now the officials are going to have a conversation, and this one is going to go to the Panthers. So they get the offensive rebound here. It'll be inbounded underneath by Kemuel Danke, the sophomore.
6:55 left on the clock. Loyola leads by 5, 57-52. Close game.
Shields puts it up. He got it in, and it's a one-possession game here on Jerry Savage Court. It was a 15-point lead for the Dons at one point, but Pallotti not shying away here. Ellison making moves at the rim, couldn't get it to go, but a foul is called late, and it'll be Ellison shooting two at the line. And he has not missed from the line today. Ellison connects the first one. That's the third foul from Kemuel Danke as he picked it up on the shooting foul right there that we just witnessed. So just something to watch for as we go deep into this fourth quarter, and Ellison got them both again, remains perfect from the line. 59-54 is the Loyola lead.
Pallotti's still looking to take the lead for the first time in this game.
Yeah. Green with Brown defending in the corner. Danke working, 10 on the shot clock. Danke in the paint, and he goes up. And we're going to get a shooting foul and 2 shots from him. 6:06 remaining in this fourth quarter, as we will slow down here for free throws.
That's the one thing about this Loyola team is that they typically hold the lead for a good bit, even if they end up losing in the end. I mean, you saw Calvert Hall didn't take the lead against Loyola at all until the second half before they ended up blowing us away and winning by over 10.
No good on the first free throw.
That's the one thing you've got to do as Pallotti as well, is you're down by 5, 6 minutes left. There's plenty of time, but you have to make the free throws if you want to catch up. You can't give up these simple opportunities.
So the Panthers looking to keep their defense strong on these Dons here. Ellison got it to Brown at the block. Back to Ellison. He fires from 3. He got it! Mason Ellison from long range. And after the 3, it's a timeout from Loyola with 5:51 left. A 7-point lead for Loyola. So it's Pallotti basketball after a timeout call by Josh Zierski, the Loyola head coach. Loyola putting the pressure on into the front court. Come the Panthers. Skip pass. Almost out of bounds, but saved in. Connolly working inside. Gets it up. Only backboard there. And Ellison brings it down for the Dons. And now shooting at the other end. Yes! Mason Ellison with 5 straight points after he hit the 3 on the last possession. And it's a 9-point Loyola lead.
Mason Ellison's definitely been one of the stars of this game.
That 3 blocked in the corner. Williams gets it. Hammond goes up, and he finishes. And it's a double-digit lead from the Dons with the 7-0 run. And a timeout called by Pallotti. 66-55, Loyola ahead with 4:52 left in the fourth quarter. So after another timeout, we are back here. Pallotti possession, now down 11 After Loyola gets a little run going, they look to hope to continue it. The Panthers look to stun it, and Brown takes it away. It goes to Ellison, who goes up, and he gets fouled as he was looking to fly again. Ball knocked away, though, but contact and 2 shots coming from Ellison again. And this will put him in double digits if he's not already in it for free throws so far today. And he continues to be perfect at the line.
I'm sure everyone is dying to see Mason Ellison get that hat trick dunk this game, but of course getting fouled, getting 2 points isn't too bad either. I mean, the game's not sealed yet, but it's getting further and further out of Pallotti's reach.
And Ellison struggled at the line against Calvert Hall 2 games ago. Clearly has put in the work, and he's been perfect tonight as the 3 from the corner is no good from Danke. Offensive rebound and a point-blank miss from the Panthers, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Panthers, but that was Itoli underneath, missing, and those little mistakes are killer late in this one with a 13-point deficit. In the corner, Shields thought about the 3, 10 on the shot clock. Shields working inside, good finish with the left hand. As the Dons take their time up the court. Ellison behind the back. Tough jumper, short, and Brown in there fighting for the rebound. And it's a jump ball. Great job from Jalen Brown with 3 guys around him to get the rebound. And it's a jump ball that stays with the Dons.
Good officiating there as well. Able to call it before it got out of hands.
Inbound, Brown left wide open off the inbound, and he has the easy layup. And the Dons with 70 now, and back up to a 13-point lead. Green into the corner. This one tipped around and loose, and Loyola gets it. They have numbers in the corner. Hammond to 3, yes! Jordan Hammond with just about the dagger here, and it's a 16-point Loyola advantage, their biggest of the night.
I mean, a lot to unpack there from Loyola. I mean, if you had the first, you had the inbound, which was just amazing look by Jordan Hammond, and then following it up with a 3-point right after. Take the lead. I mean, they are running further and further away from Pallotti's eyesight in this game.
Yeah, and after the ball was knocked away from Legree, we got a timeout from St. Vincent Pallotti here with 3:20 left in the 4th quarter.
Now before moves.
So 73-57. Loyola ahead with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. As Pallotti needs points, and they need them quick. This one goes into the corner, partially blocked. Brown brings it down for the Dons. The drive and the layup from Marlon Williams as the Dons pour it on now. 9-0 run they are currently on, and this one out of bounds, and it's off the fingertips of Wayne Shields. And it will go possession to Loyola. And we're going to get a push here from Dory on Hammond.
A contact.
As it just seems the Panthers have run out of gas as they had momentum going. But, you know, as Coach Douglas said for them, they've played a lot of games, 6 out of the last 7 days, and they seem, you know, he said it was going to be tough mentally. And right now, late in this one, definitely seem to be struggling to stay in it. And it makes sense with what they've, you know, had to go through so far this year, as they have possession now.
And Pallotti seems to have been really good mentally this game, staying in it. They just seem a little physically tired from us. I mean, that many games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Only one off day in the last week.
Yeah, and the shots that, oh, look at this. Oh, they went for the lob up to Ellison, but just couldn't connect on it. But, I mean, definitely the shots have not been falling the same as Ellison goes flying in the air for the slam and a 20-point Loyola lead. But going back, I mean, it has been just, they started making shots, and then now it is all falling apart for Pallotti as we get the backcourt violation, and it will be Loyola possession.
And that's, I believe, a career-high dunk in a single game by Mason Ellison. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if he's ever gotten 3 dunks in a single game before.
And it was, I mean, early in this fourth quarter, it was a 4-point game. And quickly, Loyola has run away with it, especially in these last couple of minutes. Carter Palmer in the game getting some minutes here. Also, that is Ono Kadiri. And he's fouled underneath. Kendrick Worthington also into the game. Palmer with a 3. That's rejected by Dory, who comes flying the other way. Too strong off the backboard, but we're going to get a foul.
One minute, 16 seconds left on the clock. Pallotti's fate is pretty much sealed at this point. It's a 20-point game, 77-57. Make that 58, but that does not change a thing.
Dory good on both free throws here. A minute and 15 seconds remain in the fourth quarter, as the Dons look to get some bench points. Worthington dribbles that one out of bounds. Under a minute now. A lot of time flips. And that one is going to be a backcourt.
A lot of sloppiness coming from Pallotti.
Well, I mean, they got the benches in.
Yeah.
And Worthington couldn't get it. No good from Kadiri, as the whole bench excited for him to try and get some points, as the Dons will keep it. Worthington on the inbound. Underneath, it's Battle Ollie with the and one. His free throw can make it an 80-point game from Loyola. They scored 74 the first time against this team. And can't quite get 80. Inside, Kadiri almost got the rebound. Under 30 seconds now. And good drive and score to get into the 60s. No shot clock now for Loyola.
Something you've got to love to see is Pallotti just still working hard, still getting their shots in this late in the game. Loyola just dribbling it out. You're down by 18 and you're still trying hard, and that's something you've got to love to see.
So the final score, 79-61. The Loyola Dons with another 18-point win over the St. Vincent Pallotti Panthers. And they improve to a record of 10-2. For Cole Cross, I'm Brooks Markle. Thank you for tuning in to this Loyola Sports Network broadcast.